And if you know, if you know, if you know. Okay, so it is my short show today. Short show, just to say Happy New Year to everyone. Okay, now there's nobody there now, so okay then. Do, 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 do. Okay, hello. How you doing? How's everybody doing out there today? Okay, this is just a short show to say Happy New Year to everyone out there, and hope this day is finding you well and things of that nature. So let a big C Happy New Year to you. Um, so that's what we're doing. I want to share something with you that I normally do on the radio, but since that is not an option this year, I just thought I would share with you guys in person. Okay, so good morning to you. And each year, we try to start the year off rightfully or righteously anyway. Sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't. But one thing about it, if you got the wake up call this morning, that means you are still here. And if all else fails, you made it till this day. So we are thankful for that. You, me, and everybody else. I wasn't going to do this today because I figured there are a lot of people out having a good time getting drunk or getting undrunk or however you want to however you want to call it. Uh, I did say I'm gonna get me a. I did say I'm gonna get me a. Yeah, I am one of these days. I'm going to uh, have me a beer, just to see what it's like, just to have a beer to see, you know, see what's going on. I mean, because a lot of people put their life and limb in jeopardy, having a good time, like in New Orleans last night. I mean, what 10 people dead? I mean, we have got some crazy people. And what the hell happened in Montgomery last night? I mean, I could not believe all of the shooting that was going on in this town. It felt like Afghanistan or someplace like that. And I know the difference between a gun and I know the difference between a gun and a pop cap or whatever those things are, M80s back in the day. So what happened? Was I the only one? I mean, I heard some. I'm not gonna lie to you. I heard at least 1,000 rounds go off last night, at least, and that was absolutely crazy. I'm not blaming the mayor, I'm not blaming, but my lord, are we no longer disciplined citizens in the city of Montgomery anymore? I mean, it was just absolutely stunning last night. All of those people shooting guns. I mean, my lord, and I know everybody wasn't celebrating. Okay, so I'm just saying, y'all need to uh, get your act together out there, something like that. Hey, happy New Year's, Marvin. All the way from down the great state of Florida. Tell if you see the mayor down there. I mean, the governor down there. Tell him I said, hey, he would have had my vote if he'd have stayed in the race. Um, but he didn't. He decided to get out and do his own thing, I guess. But anyway, I had something I wanted to share with you guys. As soon as I figure out where my oh, there we go, right there. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out my oh, there we go. I'm trying to figure out. Well, you know what I'm trying to figure out. My mind ain't straight because I wasn't planning on doing this, but I decided to do it. But man, our prayers go out to the people down in New Orleans. Americans are just plain. We just we losing our we're losing our ever loving mind. It seems it seems we are, but my lord, a lot of people complaining about all this shot. And what can you do about it? I don't know. Mayor Strange got the shot spotter. I don't think we spotted any shots though. I think that was dead on arrival. But at least he did try. I can't blame the mayor for this. Well, but you can blame all leadership for this. Like I was saying yesterday, we are responsible what goes on in our city, in our kids, and in our home. We're responsible. Obviously, we've done a bad job. Not all of us, but collectively, yeah, we've done a bad job. But I mean, I heard more bullets last night than I heard when I was overseas. My Lord, what's going on? But I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. There's nothing I can do about it. Except go out and get me one. So, but then again, we all gonna be shooting on New Year's Day. I'm surprised that we didn't hear anything about anybody getting killed last night. I think there was somebody killed the other morning. I wonder how many murders, how many homicides do we actually have this year? I don't know how many we had this year, but we had a few. I don't know what we had, but we did have a few this year. We did have some. Let me see. I don't think the paper has any in there. Let's see, was anybody shot last night? Let me see. Okay, Alabama white barbecue sauce invented 100 years ago. Well, that's probably we don't know about it. Who wants to eat white barbecue sauce? I don't know. I don't. Let me see here now. How did anybody lose their life yesterday? Let me see. I don't believe so. I think maybe a couple of days ago. Okay. Okay. So the big news is the suspect in the killing of all those people down in New Orleans. He's dead. Good for him. At least 10 people are dead after truck intentionally plowed through a crowd in New Orleans. I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna give up on going out to big venues. Let's see. The Attorney General Steve Marshall likes his job, so he's not going to try to run for governor for next year. And we got some concerns about the bird flu and all that stuff. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. Police seeking identity of my suspects in 2 Montgomery robberies. Oh, that's all? Okay, then, just 2. And of course, we know the tornado thing. The tornado thing happened, and so I can't get my phone right now. But what I wanted to do was just come on and give you guys my New Year's Day spiel, because it's always relevant. It's always relevant to be thankful for still being here. Next year we'll get back to later on in the year or later on in the week, whatever. Next week we'll get back to complaining about life and how tough it is for us and things of that nature. But for the time being. Oh, and I did figure out how to play all my stuff, and so we'll start our shows the way we normally do, starting Monday, the way we normally do. My only problem I got is what time should I do it? What time should we do it? Good morning, Marvin. Marvin, my ex-boss at Cumulus, on that. He's down in Florida now, living it up with all the rich people down in Florida. I gotta go down and meet the governor of Florida. I like DeSantis. I think it's he may be a butthole sometimes in private, but in public he's always seemed to be in charge of things. Okay, in charge of things. So don't you guys? I just want to say happy New Year to you. And my goal next year is to, wait a minute. Let me say, I was trying to put that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to put the phone out there. So if anybody wanted to call this morning and wish other people let me see how to get that done. Okay. Let me see how to get that done. VOICE. I forgot to put that up there, but we'll get it. We'll get it done. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got our phone working now. Well, it's not working exactly right now, but it will be in a few minutes here. So if you want to say hi and tell people Happy New Year's all over the country, we got people listening from Washington, Florida, from just about all across the country this morning. We appreciate them tuning in, giving me a little bit of their time. I probably won't say anything that is, I probably won't say anything that's, earth shaking or anything like that. Not right now because I'm just chilling. I'm chillaxing this morning. So don't you guys don't take this as a sign of what our normal show is like, because it isn't. We talk about that, but I do try to stay a lot of things local. You can hear the Washington stuff all day long. You don't even have to come here for that. You can hear Washington D.C. stuff, and nine times out of 10, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do about Washington anyway. Even if we have a tendency to talk about it, there's nothing we can do about it. And somebody got me I don't have to hold this mic anymore after next week, because I'm going to pick up a friend of mine got me a what do you call it, a thing that you put the mic on the desk. Thank you very much, Mr. MC. Appreciate that. But anyway, just the gunshots last night are just the thing that bothers a lot of people, because there were a lot of shooting in this city last night. Again, who do you blame? You blame the individuals that did the shooting. But here is a question that I think must be addressed. When people run for public office, whether it's do the show 7 a.m. tonight. Okay, I'll do it from 7 to 9. That's what I do. I'll get my butt up early in the morning. I'll do it. I'll do it from 7 to 9. But when people run for office, and this is the thing, I don't tell me what you can't do after you win. I don't. It just, why run for office if you have no answers? Really, if you have no, and maybe that's because the right questions never get asked, except by me. But most of them are scared to come over to see me. They were scared to come over to see me. And again, I am on the air. I'm on the air on 94.1 FM, the Big KD, only on Sundays for an hour, because the killer dealer Roscoe Miller had pity on me. He saw I was looking down and didn't have a microphone to go to, so he lent me a hand. I'm still trying to find a job someplace else on the radio, but until then, we'll just keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing this anyway, either way it goes. But anyway, we can take guests, we can do all kinds of things here. So you guys just tune in, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. Okay. Happy New Year, Cindy. Right? Appreciate it. Cindy's my good friend from a long time ago. How long I've been here? I've been here. Yeah, Cindy was. I met Cindy when I was working with Don Markwell, and back in the day. So she's under the weather right now, but we're gonna get her up. So Cindy, don't forget. Need something? Give her brother a call. I know I'm not your real brother, but I'm your brother in the Lord. I'm the brother. We're like sisters and brothers. Okay. One from one from the north, one from the south. Okay, I'm from the north, of course, but I look like I'm from the south when I walk down the street. But anyway, so much for that. Now, I wanted to share something with you guys today, because it's important that we, they say it's not what happens to you in life, but it's how you handle it. And so I just wanted to, because normally I share this on the radio, but again, like I said, I'm not on the radio at the moment, so I have to do it from here. And it's how I bring in each new year, hopefully with a words of encouragement, words of solace, and words that will give you strength sometimes when strength seems hard to come by. And that's because it is hard to come by sometimes, but it's not okay. And it's called it's merely called the end of the end of the year is what it's called. It's nothing. I didn't come up with no great big. I didn't come up with any great big. I didn't name it some philosophical title or anything like that. It's just called the end of the year and the beginning of a new one. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And then I'm probably going to call it a day. Again, it is the first day of January, 2025. What is time? What is time? Well, time is a dimension in which events can be ordered from the past through the present into the future. And at the end of it all, we'll be judged by what we did with our time. Did we do for others? Or were we just concerned with our own lives? It is a limited resource, time is. It is not reusable. It is not transferable. It is not, well, it's a time deal. 2024 has come and it has left us. So ask yourself, what did I do with my time? A few years ago, I was in a church in Montgomery, and the pastor's name was Brad Sullivan. And he reminded us that being on top, it's okay to be the top of your game, top of the heap. All that's good. It really is. But helping others to get there is the way of God. So I ask again, what did you do with your time? At the beginning of this year, like many years have come and gone for us who are still here, all of us had dreams. We had plans for our lives. Somebody once said, if you want to make God laugh, tell me your plan. Well, a lot of things happen to those plans for our lives. They were changed by life. There were dreams of hope that were tempered by despair. Dreams of pride replaced by humility. Our desires that we thought were so important were replaced by our needs. Dreams of tomorrows replaced by the reality of today. And there were some great days. There were some good days. There were some sad days and days of sadness, days of happiness, days of sorrow. And yes, there is always days of hope. There were days you believed life could not get any better, and days when you thought it couldn't get any worse. But through it all, you fought, you made it to this day. So for the things that did not go the way you wanted them to, get over it. It's gone. Time to move on. And the one thing, even up until last night, the one thing we all had to contend to this year, as in any year, and one of these days, somebody's going to contend to it because of us. We lost some friends along the way. I just hope every once in a while we look in on them, pray for them, and say hi to them, and see how and hopefully they'll look down and see how we're doing. Can't call any names because there's too many of us. There's people we know as well, the ones that we don't. Because we're all, no matter what our status is, no matter what kind of car we drive, no matter which neighborhood we live in and things of that nature, we all look the same in God's eyes. So let's just say, for all the ones we've lost along the way, we miss you, we love you, and in time, we hope to see you again in the by and by. Now let's talk about tomorrow. We can't undo anything that we did last year. We can't take back some of the things we said out of anger, sadness, disappointment. They're gone. Those words that came from our lips are gone. And you know, the one thing about it that somewhere in the good book, it tells us about the tongue. It is a restless evil full of deadly poison. Matthew 12:36 through 37 says, I tell you, on the day of judgment, people will give account of every careless word that we speak. For by your words, you will be justified, and by your words, you will be condemned. So let us watch out the words that we use. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat of its fruits. Whoever keeps his mouth, according to Proverbs 21:23, whoever keeps his mouth and his tongue keeps himself out of trouble. I need to listen to that a lot more. Proverbs 12:18 reads, there is one whose rash words are like sword thrusts, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Ephesians, let no corrupting talk come out of your mouth, but only such as is good for building people up, as fits the occasion. And may your words give grace to those who hear you. If anyone thinks that he is religious and does not bridle his tongue, but deceives his heart, the person's religion is worthless. But I will say one thing. I'm as guilty as anybody else. We can say things a lot better than we ever had. So please be mindful of the things that we say, me, you, and others, and to whom we say them to. I wish I had all the answers to the problems of the world, but I don't. But I know who does. But we must listen when the answer comes. There have been so many people in this city whose life has been taken in Montgomery this year, like the year before, and the year before, and the year before. We are out of order. Not my order. But in God's house, in God's way, there is an order. There's a way that seems right to us as men, but it ends in the way of death. Proverbs 13:12. My mother used to say, we need to get our house in order. Well, it's never been truer than today. Lastly, I'll ask the question often, what will they say about me if I shall not see tomorrow? Funny thing about that statement is that really doesn't matter what they say. What matters is what God thinks about us and what he thinks about what we've done or haven't done. Did you look out after others? Did you help someone along the way? Have we treated people fairly? Have you given to others? But more importantly, have you loved others? Somebody asked me a couple of weeks ago, how do you know when you have done enough? That is a simple answer. And a lot of people hesitate with the answer. How do you know when you have done enough? Well, that's a pretty easy one. When you have done all you can, not all you want to, but when you have done all you can, then you have done enough. Somebody said, how do you know you've given enough? Well, when you given all you can, you have given enough. Not all you want to, but all you have. Oh, and one more thing too. Anyway, that's my introduction to this year. One more thing: the Lacey Boyd Parade is going on today. It starts at 11 o'clock, coming down Fairview Avenue. I think I'm gonna ride over there. and starts at 11. And people go out and support them. That parade is a really nice parade. It always, nothing ever bad happened over there. And can we? And okay, it is not a black parade. It is a parade for everyone. Everyone, just like the Christmas parade is downtown. Everybody shows up for 1 year. For this year, can we get a plethora of people and diversity of people to the parade? It starts at 11, so you got time to get over there. Okay, you got time to get over there. You do. And I know the TV camera is gonna be over for a little while anyway. So go over and start your year off right. It's not too cold outside. There's no rain. It always seems that the weather cooperates with the Lacey Boyd Parade. Always seems to cooperate. I think that's an omen that it is something that is good for us. So let's get together. Let's go out there and let us have a good time. And they got some of them those cars out there too. Some of those Corvettes and them other kind of cars. I don't know one I can't afford. But they got all kind of things. They just do. It's a wonderful place. ASU is involved with it. Plenty. The Montgomery Police Department will be out there. The Sheriff Department will be out there. The Rosa Parks bus will be out there. If you always heard about the Rosa Parks bus and the bus she got on, then you can see it. It always goes through the parade and everything to do. So get out there. Okay, it starts at 11 o'clock. Probably won't end till about 12:30 or somewhere around there. But it is a good thing to partake in. Okay, it's a great parade. As a matter of fact, when I hang up here, I'm probably going over there. As a matter of fact, just to see how everybody's doing. All right. So whatever you say, whatever you do it for the goodness of all. Okay, now I gotta go. But I just thought I'd come on. That's my short show. How long I've been on air here? Now starting next week, I'll do the 2-hour thing. Okay, at least an hour and a half. I don't know about 2 hours, at least an hour and a half. We'll get. And we do have guests. We do have guests, either virtual or I'll let them come into my magnificent studio here, and we'll talk about things. Okay, we will certainly talk about things that are relevant to the city of Montgomery. Hopefully we'll do our best to change the life of somebody, if not ourselves. Okay. So y'all have a great day and Happy New Year again. And I hope to see all of you this time next year. But if I don't, because I'm maybe won't be here or something like that, remember that I love you all. I don't like some of y'all. but I love you all, and some of you don't like me either. But I hope you love me anyway. I hope if I'm going down the street that you will, and I'm broke down, that you will help a brother change the tire or something like that. Okay, I'm just saying. And I got to get one of those. I saw one of these things actually work. They show these air things on TV now. It looks like a small battery that actually can pump your car up. So everybody needs to get one of those to put in the car. I'm just trying to tell you that I saw one working the other night. They actually work. I mean, I thought it was a bunch of junk, right? But it really does work. Okay. Anyway, have a great day. Happy New Year. And let's finish the week out in a great way. And let's start Monday off, because I know y'all gonna be late. Y'all gonna be kind of like messed over for the next couple of days and trying to get over the holiday spirit and all that stuff. But let's start Monday off with a bang. Watch what we say. Don't dog people. Say nice and kind words to people, even the ones you don't like. And do something nice for somebody, okay? Do something nice for somebody, okay? I don't know about the beard. Should I get rid of the beard? I think the beard makes me look a lot older. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. I don't know. I'll check it out and see. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will take a survey on the air. Should I keep the beard or should I get rid of the beard? Okay, that's what I need to know. I look old enough as it is. Anyway, so I'll meet you over at the Lacey Boyd Parade, because that's when I leave here. That's where I'm going over there and see what's going on at the Lacey Boyd Parade. It's a beautiful day outside. I mean, it's a great day for a parade. An absolutely stupendous day for a parade. Okay, so that's where I'm headed. I hope to meet some of you guys over there. Okay, so Have a great first of the year and the day, and may all your wishes and dreams in life come true. But just remember this: if opportunity, this is my words of wisdom today, if opportunity does not knock, you get to knocking on opportunity's door. Don't ever wait for it. Make your own. So y'all have a great day, and we'll see you. Nobody wanted to call me today. That's cool. I can get over it. It's going to take a while. I know. I feel you. I feel you on this. Not a problem. So anyway, see you guys later. Have a great day. I got to figure out how to put some music on this thing when I go out too. But oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Okay, not really. See you.